Pokemon. Oh, it's me and you. I courage you put. Hey, hello and good morning. My name is Cody, also known as Just Two Eyes. And if you saw the ending of the last video yesterday, then you know exactly where this one is picking up from. Ha ha! Welcome to VEDA Day 6. Yes, we're on day 6. Video every day in August, day 6. Now, my last video, from my point of view, I literally just turned the camera off and turned it back on. For you, it's another day. So my last video was me talking about, I ended it talking about a Pokemon MMO idea that I've had for like years now. Ever since like MMOs were brought to my mind and Pokemon was there. It was like, hey, this is genius. What I wanted to really talk about now is a more refined idea of this Pokemon MMO idea that I've had. Like, I mean, I talked about a good bit in the last one, but I really want to get to like the fine details in this one. So please indulge a nerd in talking about Pokemon. There are a lot of MMOs out there, like a lot of Pokemon MMOs out there. Like Pokemon Go, I don't really count that as an MMO. I quit playing it myself because it was like, this is it. Okay. It was fun, but now I'm just like, I need substance. But they're like the classic Pokemon look where you play as a character, like you walk around and you battle and you do stuff. Is they basically took one of the original Pokemon games and just let people in it and they can roam around and shit like that. That's pretty cool. The funnest and closest thing I've ever come to an actual Pokemon MMO that fit a lot of the criteria of what I'm talking about is Pixelmon, the Minecraft mod for Pokemon. I've played a good bit of it. You can check it out. It's on the channel. But it's so close to at least the adventuring part of it. And the adventuring part is mostly what I'm going to talk about. Because I mentioned that, you know, you can start off as 10, you age throughout the game. Or maybe you age to a certain point. I don't want to like, you know, you're like this really old guy, then you die and you have to make a new fucking character. Or maybe that might be something people are into. I don't know. And when you get into an actual Pokemon battle against another person or NPC, the area is quarantined off. I mean, people can watch the battle from outside, by the way. But like it's blocked off or circled off or whatever in like a barrier. And then you get full control of your Pokemon. Like third person, each button is a different attack. You can run, dodge, and stuff like with another person who's playing another Pokemon. I think that's brilliant. You can build your own gyms and become your own gym leader. You can hire friends or NPCs to, you know, be there. Or NPC stand-ins when your friends or you aren't there. And things like that. But I want to talk about the adventuring side of this Pokemon world. Like, because it's an MMO, of course, you know, it's open world. You can travel, you can go places. And I want to have it set up where it's not random battles. Even though random battles are kind of the staple. But I want it to be somewhat like Final Fantasy 12? I think it was Final Fantasy 12. Like the first Final Fantasy that introduced that battle system where like each enemy has like a circle of aggro around them, and if you get into it then you get into a fight or you can completely avoid them. I want it to kind of be like that, but also you can attack a Pokemon if you see it, and Pokemon respawn often, so it's not like you can like genocide the whole fucking mountainside and be like, well, that's it. No, they respawn often because people want to come and grind and level up as you do in any other Pokemon game. But the adventuring aspect is that I don't want it to be like a skill. First thing that's like going to be fucking out of the game completely is HMs. Fuck those, because those are like basic everything things that Pokemon should know. Like fucking Pidgey or whatever should know how to fly. Whatever water Pokemon knows how to surf. You can swim, come the fuck on. You know, cut can be done by Pokemon who have sharp edges or even just can hit a tree really fucking hard. Those were so stupid, and the shit we had to go through to get them was ridiculous. Do you remember like hauling ass through the Safari Zone just to get, what was it, Surf or Strength or one of them? That was ridiculous. I'm like, I don't fucking... You know this, okay? You know, oh god, it really upset me. So those are out. Like those Pokemon just know how to be Pokemon. Period. So if you're able to get a large enough Pokemon that you can ride on, that's it. Like you can ride on something with four legs that's big enough to be rode on. You can ride on something that can fly. You can ride on something that can swim. Period. So that's not like an aspect of the game. I don't even think those are going to be attack moves because they're just general things that can be done. You know, like me picking up a table isn't an attack. You know, it's just something I can do. You know, like fly isn't an attack. I mean, like dive, yeah, but fly, that's not an attack. You're just floating there in the air. Whatever, you know, stupid. And of course, bikes. Of course, there'd be bikes and there'd be bike paths. But of course, you can go off the beat path if you wish. And there might be fly zones, maybe, or maybe not. I mean, fly zones would be kind of pointless at that point. Yeah, it would be. So no fly zones, but you could just take off, fly, and you know the altitude is pretty fucking high, so you can just take off, float, go from city to city. No like real boundaries holding you back unless like an event or something is happening. But in Pixelmon, I love that so much that it was the world of Minecraft, and it had like little villages with Pokemon centers and Pokemarts and the occasional gym, even though I've only ever run into one gym. And you know, there would be Pokemon and Pokemon trainers like spread around, just wandering and doing their own thing, which is amazing. And you could just like, you know, fly down, come down on your Skarmory. That's it, Skarmory, the metal bird, and just land, get into a Pokemon battle, just like that. Well, in Pixelmon, you have to like take the Pokeball, aim it at the Pokemon, throw it, and when it hits them, that's when the battle begins. And maybe that might be the way it should be done. You know, like you see a Pokemon that you want to battle, and if they're like passive, you know, they don't actually attack you, you can just hold out and, you know, throw the ball at them first. But of course, there's non-passive, the aggressive Pokemon out there who will come at you if they see you, just like it would be in real life, I guess. And I mean, aside from Pixelmon, the idea of just flying around, I got the idea from one MMO that I played. I think the name of it was Fluffy. Might be Fluffy. It was some fucking like just chibi game. You know, it was like little anime characters with big eyes and these anime-ish monsters that you had to fight. But you could get hoverboards and hover bikes like pretty early in the game, and you could just take off. Like there's no like boundary limit or load screen. You could just go, and I love that so much. And that's a beautiful idea. It'll really open the game up because there's a lot of MMOs out there that do limit you, where you do, you know, have to like wait and stuff like that. Like Riders of Icarus did a beautiful job. I mean, of course, there were load screens in between regions, but in Riders of Icarus, you could just hop, take off, and that's it. And each thing that you flew on had its own like limit of height, which also might work into the MMO also. Like a Pidgey might not be able to fly as high as a Pidgeot. I mean, definitely not as fast, but I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things that's definitely have to be tweaked and worked on, but it's just an idea. And I realize it's almost 10 minutes, and I have basically non-stop been talking. I don't even think there's going to be any fucking jump cuts in this. A proper, actual fucking MMO is something that's always been on my mind. Like, in World of Warcraft, back when I used to play the fuck out of World of Warcraft, and then I was introduced to the battle pet system, which I had no idea was there. And as soon as I was introduced to it, I was like, oh, this is all I'm doing. I don't even care about whatever story or quest I'm on. It's all about battle pets now. And I did. I went from spot to fucking spot, leveled up like my owl, my falcon, the snail, the roach, which was surprisingly fucking strong. Yeah, I was that guy, and it was so fun because it was the idea that I've always had, that this big open world MMO where you could do other things besides Pokemon battle, but there's a Pokemon battle element there that you can just take and go have fun with. That you can run into other trainers or battle pet masters or whatever they call them, and you beat them, and then you move on to the next one. And you don't even know how much I love that. Like, as soon as I found out about it, my friends were like, Cody, you still do? Yep. I don't give a fuck about anything else in World of Warcraft. That's all I love. It was sad, but it was so awesome. Anyway, trust me, I could go on. But what are some ideas that you have for Pokemon MMO that would really be amazing and awesome and great? We could talk about it. We could share ideas. And hopefully somebody with some fucking influence can do it. I can't do it. I don't have the money or the PC or the resources to do this type of thing. I don't. And if I did, it would take me a long time to do so. So if there's somebody watching who actually knows their shit and can carry their weight in this realm, do it. You don't even have to fucking credit me. Just do it and like send me like the game or the code, or let me know that it's happening. Cause but that'll be that. So if you like what I'm doing, you want to see what else I'm doing, let me know what you think. Cause I'm always interested to know. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Da da da. I wanna be.